welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for joining me. If you watched the last video, I'm so sorry that it ended the way that it did. I asked at the end of it what the Divine Masculine would say, and it said booty call. And with the Divine Feminine, it said, I miss you so much all the time, actually. So these two people want to be together. And it looks like there's a marriage in the way or something. There was vibrations and mercy. Somebody's going to have the vision to see the truth. They're going to be healed. They're going to have peace. They're going to have faith. And they're going to have an awakening. That is about all I did after. I did pull these, but the biggest thing we were talking about was the children. And that part I don't think is supposed to be talked about, because every time I try to talk about it, this is what happens. The video gets cut short. So, we're not going to talk about the children. The children are off limits, I guess. Remember I told you I had a past life reading the other day, and I've never had one of those before, but it was a past life reading, and you were a Viking. You lived during times of the Viking, and there was a poor woman. She didn't have anything, and this family took her in and befriended her so that she would have a baby for them, and then they left her out in the cold after the baby was born and they were supposed to pay her money so she could get on her feet, and they didn't do anything they promised. They just put her back out in the cold. And she went and got on her feet anyway. She worked hard and got on her feet anyway. And she came back. And when she came back for revenge. And she came back to see her children. I think it might have been twins. I don't know. But this is not something that we're going to be allowed to discuss. Spirit doesn't want this to be discussed. It's not for us to discuss. Okay. So, I just wanted to start out that way and show you that the cards are being put away. I did the video. I didn't cut it off on purpose. And I apologize to you that it happened. Spirit, can we have a reading, please, for somebody tonight? Who would you like to do a reading for tonight, Spirit? Talk to us, Holy Spirit. Talk to us and let us know who you want to read for. Leo? Are you indicating Leo? What are you saying? Whoops. Only, I'm sorry, my arm's getting tired. Only what? Spirit said it's only one Leo. So there's a Leo watching, and this is your reading. Is what it looked like to me. Spirit was indicating. May I have a prayer, please, for whoever you're talking to? Dear God, thank you for your gift of life, of faith, and of my calling. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and others. Dear Father, thank you for making me your beloved child now and forever. Amen. So whoever you are, you have a calling on your life and you're thankful for that calling. Alright, Spirit, what virtues are you working on in this video? Gentleness fell out. Integrity and obedience. We keep getting either kindness or gentleness with obedience and integrity. Have y'all noticed that? There's a need for somebody to be gentle, treating everyone with a tender heart. So you're somebody who can be edgy and solar plexus blockage. You can be very sharp-tongued and very rude. I'm hearing somebody that's loud and that you have to be the center of attention all the time. They're going to make sure that all eyes are on them. I'll just put it like that. That's all I can say about it. Alright. Spirit said use the red deck, so I will. That card was stuck to the table. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in the side of Leo with this individual? Whoops. Whoa. That's a lot of cards. Judgment. Justice. Jesus, this is legal. The Hermit. Death. And the High Priest in reverse. We have a situation here that's legal. Somebody's in a legal situation. There's an Empress on the bottom of the deck. So you have a mother, a grandmother, or divine feminine involved in this. Or this could be you. The reason why I say it's not is because we have the High Priest in reverse right here. Somebody is soul searching about how they can transform a legal situation. They have something legal they have to make changes to, and that's what they're working on. Now, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has to say. Wisdom of the oracle, may I access your wisdom? Between two worlds and round and round. We had round and round in the last video. This could be like a part 2, but without the babies. Because they don't want to talk about the babies. Yin and round and round. We had this earlier. Come to the edge and round and round. You're being encouraged to stop going around the same cycle and to step into something new. What do you want to say, Spirit? All that glitters, Treasure Island, and the Fates. So, this is fated. But there's something here that happy in reverse. It's like you have everything you could ever ask for, but you're unhappy. You have it all, but you're not happy. Let's just briefly read what these mean. Number 16. Number 16, all that glitters. Essential meaning, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, and chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. In other words, being materialistic. You're chasing after every sparkly new thing. And then we have Treasure Island, which is number 9. And it means The law of attraction brings dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if out of nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So you've been chasing after every shiny thing, and out of nowhere comes this fortune. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden you have everything you need all at once. You couldn't have asked for it to be about. It couldn't have come at a better time. It was just the timing, the divine timing was perfect. And then we have number 17, the fates. The fates. Fate, karma, acceptance. That there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. If it's a relationship, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is the time to look at how you attempt to mold people to your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discontent. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So you've been in a karmic situation, and we know that from the last video. And you somehow came across this like perfect opportunity that like fell in your lap, and it's everything you ever wanted. It's a beautiful treasure. But happy came out in reverse, which is number 26. There's something you're definitely not happy about. And I think it's a person that's missing in your life. But we're going to find out what the book says. Number 26. Because it's in reverse, you get the protective message. I'm going to tell you the meaning of it first. Happy. Joy and content. A sense of fulfillment. A feeling that all is well. But for you get lighten up. Because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown, and don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, and celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath and each moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. So miracles are coming your way because you're going to incorporate being silly and having laughter into your day. Alright, now let's see what we might get from the Energy Oracle cards. This is the second time this week that you've been encouraged to lighten up and play and stop trying to be so serious. Yes, you have a contract. You have a contract. Could be this legal contract right here. But you also have the door to personal healing and happiness. And we saw that that came out in the last reading, that you were going to go through that door. Spirit was going to show you that door and show you the way out. The healer of the ages in the contract. You are having to trust God with this contract. I don't think know how. You need to have victory over this contract or because of this contract. Alright, Spirit, show me what's going on here. What is it that needs to be known from this situation? May I see, please? Your first chakra, your base, is unstable. And contract. You have instability in your life because of a contract. Now let's read what that means. But we'll know. Then we're going to pull some tarot. And I'm going to tell you what I think this means up here. Alright, Archangel Michael, number 35. He came out in reverse. Let's see what that means. Archangel Michael, where are you, baby? Where are you, baby? Whoa. Archangel Michael. The first chakra, your stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy in his at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. With this card in the upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely and regarding issue. I'm reading the wrong part, damn it. Okay, help me, Spirit. When this card shows up in a reverse position, you may be facing some significant challenges and even some very difficult emotions. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I am. The energy in your first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. The blocked energy could also signify financial worry or depression. Issues of instability can shake you to your very core. So it's going to be important to get the energy moving freely through this chakra. Once again, call upon Michael for assistance and visualize this light and the power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance returning. As affirmation, my first chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. And then we have a contract, number 6. And it's upright. Partnership, legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding. At least for the time being, the scales of justice also indicate that a legal action is underway. It is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain awake and receptive to what may be coming your way. So there's something legal going on here that you're soul searching about and trying to figure out how you can transform it. But you're having a hard time using your intuition. Your intuition is also blocked. I don't know why, though. You have a very beautiful Empress on the bottom of the deck over here. Somebody has black curly hair. This person could have pretended like everything okay. What I'm seeing here is somebody who may have been pretending. They may have been talking a big game. But when you got to the game, it was a little league ball game. But you did get fortunate. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. Out of nowhere comes everything you need. Not only that, but it was fate. It was fate that it happened. This was meant to happen for you at this particular time in this particular world, the universe. And even though this is whatever happened that was fated, I think it's what's made you unhappy. Whether it was a death and you have an inheritance, or whether it was a breakup. It could have been either or. But whichever it is, it made you very unhappy, and I can see why. I'm going to pull tarot on this and see what I can find out for you. I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot because it's not really a love deck, and I don't want to use a love deck. I have the Eight of Pentacles and Transformation, the Tower. I don't know why that's a transformation reminds me of more of the Death card. It may be. I'm going to look it up if it comes out. This is the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So it's like you're working on moving somewhere else where you have better opportunity. Wherever you're at, you don't have very good opportunity for certain things that you crave. I don't know what they are. Family, maybe. You may have moved away from your family and you really want to be close to family and your tribe again. All right, wise judgment here. Somebody's seeing this legal situation for this. The truth about this legal stuff. What's the truth, Spirit, about this? Wow, that's a lot of cards. All right, this is a dream come true for somebody. They're realizing this is a dream come true for me. And something is ending. There's something significant. You've come full circle in a situation. And I think it's that situation that you were going around and around in. Like, you're tired of the same old thing. The High Priestess is in the upright here. And you're spying. You're spying on somebody who has a strong intuition to see if they're in love and want to move ahead here. That's what you're looking at. Alright, well, why is justice here? Because wow. I have a Gemini or a Libra. Everything came out in reverse. This person wants to plan for their long-term abundance, and they want to work together with others. But they cannot stop focusing on their losses. They have a lot of losses. They've lost quite a bit. Alright. Why is the Hermit here? You're getting a lot of cards. Because of the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is like public recognition. When it's in reverse, it's humiliation. So it's like you've been humiliated. You're not working. Something's not working. It's not changing. And there's still an injustice. We have justice clarifying the Hermit. So you are determined to stay in the losses. Whatever happened here that was legal, you're still stuck on the losses and how much you lost through this legal situation. And you may have lost a lot. You may have done something like married somebody and then you were going to divorce them, and then y'all got back together after you both spent thousands of dollars on attorneys to help you with the divorce. I don't know. I have no clue. Why is Death here? The Queen of Swords is coming out now because there's a Queen of Swords that's got a brand new place to stay. She's got somewhere new to live. And she's even pointing her sword towards her home, like, don't you see that there's somewhere you can stay? Why is the High Priest in reverse? Ooh. That don't look good at all. It looks like there's been a fight. Okay. So the High Priest is in reverse because somebody is very, they have walls up so high and so thick that a battleship or one of those marine tanks could not bulldoze it over. Somebody has lied to them. Somebody has stolen from them, cheated them, treated them like nothing. And there's a lot of arguing about this. There's a lot of bickering back and forth about, you stole from me, you took this from me. Why can't you stop taking things from me? Leave my shit alone. You have your own shit. If you overuse it, that's your problem. And you're like, this Queen of Swords is looking better and better every day. And that's, I think, who you're looking at over here where you're spying to see if they are ready for love. Show me how that Queen of Swords or whoever, this Queen of Swords and King of Swords are here because they're both angry with each other and they're fighting. How does that Knight of Cups feel about whoever they're going after? Oh my God. Oh my God. They know. They have the strength. They want to marry you. That's it. That's the end. They want to marry you. They want to have a relationship with you. Leo's here. Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We also have a lot more cards here, but you see what I'm saying. And it's not even about the signs, because you could have these placements in one or both of your charts. But you want to marry this Empress. And I think that's what you're soul searching about when it comes to this legality stuff. for some reason you have a contract with this other person. And you're trying to figure out, can I get out of that contract and get away from this person? They are insane. All they ever do is bitch. And this other person, they have abundance and happiness. They don't bitch all the time. We have the Empress on the bottom of both decks, basically. And here's the Devil on the bottom of the deck. The ego. Alright, why is Strength, the Empress, and the Four of Wands here? Because somebody can't end another relationship. Somebody needs to walk away from this other relationship that's been such a burden. The Queen of Cups is here upright. The Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands is in reverse, but the Hierophant is in the upright. So it's like, I have found out from somebody that knows something about legalities and the law that I no longer have to put up with you. Alright, what's going to happen? Show us. There's going to be a new love, a lot of choices, a King of Wands, and a Two of Wands. So, oh wait, and here's another card, an Eight of Cups. They're in denial about leaving. So you basically said, I'm leaving you for somebody new that I'm very passionate about. And they're in denial about it. They're in denial about it because of their own ego, their own devil energy. All right, let's see what happened here. How did this happen? Somebody had to apologize because they were pushing somebody's buttons. And it was time to stop pushing. They were pushing this person's buttons big time. And they were like, they apologized and they're trying to forgive them for doing that. Has anybody ever pushed your buttons to the point where you were ready to just kick them out? Alright, well, what was being hidden? That they were really unfazed by it. There was really the apology and practicing forgiveness. They don't care one way or the other. Why don't they care one way or the other? Because you're not for me. I love this other person. They got somebody new. And what's being shown? That it's a secret love, that's a divine union. They're working up the courage to ask them out. They cannot escape this. They are hard to read, though. They have a secret love that's a divine union, and they're working up the courage to ask them out. Because they don't want it. But the person's hard to read, and they don't know if this person is ready. That's why they were spying on them. How does this person feel about this? They feel like y'all have had differences, burdens. It wasn't intentional, but there was a love triangle. And they will not put up with any more flings. That's how they feel about this relationship. They're open to it, but they're not putting up with any more flings. Because they are incomparable and I choose you. So, what's going to happen next? They're fighting it. Why are they fighting it? Because they're trusting the plan. Somebody has a dying love and they're strategizing. What's their strategy? They're going to watch you online because they can't move on. Why can't they move on? Don't force it. Focus on yourself. But make moves in silence and practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness actually goes down here. So they're not going to force it. They're going to focus on themselves and make moves in silence. Clarify what moves they're making. Card in the wrong deck alert. Interesting. They're gonna use something to escape. They know that you've been waiting for them for a long time, but they also feel like you feel like they're worth waiting for, and they won't move on. They're waiting for you. How does the other person feel, the one that's waiting? Unbelievable. These cards are amazing. They're going to give you one last chance because they feel like you can't be trusted. You need to stop shutting down on them because you've had them waiting in this waiting game. And what you're doing is you're trying to keep this other person from knowing the secret. This love has been kept secret. And you shut down on them because this other person is up their ass and they're trying to keep them from knowing. What would happen if they told them the truth? They would start dating. They would say, I choose you, only you, and I'm not going to change. But you would date the person. You would choose them, and you would choose only them, but you're unchanged. Because it's not the right time. So they're still in love with this other person. They're in love with this other person still. What should the person that's waiting do? You're putting up with arrogance. You're giving this person friend support. Self-pleasing in reverse. You stopped self-pleasing, but you're still fantasizing. What would you do about it, though? Spirit says it's your choice. It's not the right time, but somebody's pretending. Clarify pretending. Spirit says you're incomparable. Trust your intuition. They've taken it slow. And this is true love. So this person does want to be with you, but they're making you wait forever. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that you'd be better off to move on. Let's see what comes out of this deck. Talk to me, Spirit. What do we need to know? Somebody has rejection. And they've mastered a spiritual lesson when it comes to being rejected. What will they do next time? They'll have integrity. And they'll apologize. Alright. And what are they going to do next? We have regret. What good is that? What else are they going to do while they're regretting this bad decision? They're going to be unavailable. They're going to get a second chance because this is protected. And they're also going to take care of themselves. Clarify second chance. Warning came out. Oh my goodness. Clarify the warning. It has to do with time apart. I think Spirit's been telling you it's time to move ahead with this and you won't do it. What do you mean warning about time apart with this past life love? What should they do instead? You should go towards your healing, put away the computer, go for your abundance. There's chemistry. You need to take a leap of faith. Why are you waiting right now? What's going to be the outcome if they move forward? True love. True love and trust. You would get out of that cycle and you would try something new and find out that there's a lot better out there than this. Alright, what would the masculine say? Oh, you got a lot to say. They told me you were full of it. I reread all of our text messages over and over again, and I don't want a relationship. Oh, okay. Maybe you mean you don't want a relationship with this old person? What would she say to you? I often wonder how you feel about me. You're my impossible love. And I'm reading our text now. I'm wanting to text you, but I don't want to look pressed, like I'm desperate. And I think I miss you. Why don't they want a relationship? Because I know your fine ass is not single. And I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you. So, they the one that's not single. Oh, okay. And tell me again why you're single. Damn, you drive me crazy. This is complicated now. It just got a little more complicated. But whoever this is for understands this. Alright, so let's pull one of these and see if we can get you some guidance and get us out of here. So you want one of these or you want something different? I kind of like the Sacred Rebels myself. I think they are pretty on point for this collective. We the Hell's Angels instead of the Dreamy Dragonfly. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And softly, softly, the tender touch. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Number 8. I was on it. Turn right to it. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Do you feel you are at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? Is your attention being called away from what you love, from your passionate focus upon your own journey and creative self-expression? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support tonic, savior, and heal-all for others? There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. That is not compromise. That is unhealthy and neglectful of yourself. Like if you find yourself doing all the housework because you feel so guilty because you feel like you're not contributing your part, or you're the one who always cooks, cleans, does everything, does all the shopping, blah blah blah. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulation that may be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only change your response I'm sorry, this is the important part. see through those tantrums and stuff. You can only sidestep, change your response to, or change, or choose to release that which you can recognize. Let me read that again, because that is the important part. You can only sidestep, change your response to, or choose to release that which you can recognize. So you can only change what you see about yourself. If you don't recognize it, you can't change it. This oracle brings some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. You don't have to be drawn into the dramas of others or the suffering of repetitive struggles. You can become still and you can become still and intent with a willingness to see the truth. In doing so, you will be open to being shown another way through the inner wisdom of your heart, or flash of light, of insight, or flash of insight, The great universal mind that penetrates your own awareness. This oracle also brings new particular guidance, that there is a message coming your way. This message will be important to you, and you are not to paint it as anything more or less than what it is. Sit with your heart, take your time, even if there is a deadline for your answer. You will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation, you can feel for what your truth is in the situation at hand and respond appropriately. The more honest your response, without the need to be aggressive or apologetic, the more energy you will be unleashing from unhealthy patterns and into healthy new course your life now wants to take. So you're going to start answering by responding and not being a passive-aggressive person. You're going to be assertive. Mother Nature often offers you the wisdom medicine of the owl, ability to hear what is not spoken and see what is hidden in darkness. Remember I talked to you about the owl the other day, that I could call owls? Okay, where was I? The ability to hear what is not spoken and see what is hidden in darkness. Trust what you feel beyond appearance. The power of magic of the owl is working with you, and Mother Nature is by your side, assisting you in navigating the current life transition into the new way of being. You're going through a huge transformation. Whoever you are, you're definitely going through a huge transformation. Relax and imagine, perceive, or feel that there is a deep indigo night sky above you and a full moon shining. There is stillness. For a moment, there is peace. Then you just hear the sound of wings moving through the air, and you see an owl pass in front of the moon. There is grace and unwavering focus in that moment. There is absolute certainty and precision. Feel the power and natural ability of the animal, or navigate with strong, unwavering instinct. Now imagine that the owl is with you. It might be sitting above you on a tree branch or by your feet, for example. Feel your vision become sharp and your hearing acute. You are able to see, hear, and sense the truth even when when it's obscured by lies, manipulation, unconsciousness, or deception. You will be a successful hunter for the truth. You will not be hunted down or fall prey to illusion. Say this, I am willing to accurately perceive the truth in which life situation is now helpful for my spiritual growth and creative awakening. I feel empowered to communicate or commit to myself and my path without fear or holding back. I receive this vision through unconditional love, so be it. If you own time, just open in your own time, just open your eyes, and then you have completed your healing process. Notice the intuition, thoughts, and impressions that occur to you over the coming days or weeks. Don't discount your sense of things. When something occurs to you, don't dismiss it. Trust instead. Affirm to yourself with unconditional love. I will be inspired as to how to creatively and consciously deal with it. So be it. So somebody is being very nasty to you. They're lying to you. They're manipulating you. And it's all because they want you to stay with them. They don't want to let you go because they are getting mileage out of your relationship. And as long as they're getting mileage, they're not going to give you up until you're worn out and you have nobody to take care of you, and then you're going to be all alone or in a nursing home. Gelato Goddess, Bright Destiny, and Good Witch. Number 5. Gelato Goddess. Have you given another the power to influence your sense of self-worth or your direction in life? Choose with care whom you allow to get close to and to guide you. It's obvious and yet easy to forget that if we accept guidance or influence from another, we want to make sure that that person is living the kind of life and being the kind of person that we aspire to be. You can learn from and be inspired by others, but you must stay true to yourself. Do not allow anyone else's voice to become more important to you than the divine voice within your own heart. Bright Destiny, number 14. And that includes me. Don't even take advice from me if I'm not living the kind of life you aspire to be. And that's okay. I understand. You might be above me in your spiritual journey. Number 14. In a reading, it's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what is happening in your life or within you at this time. It's like that because It's like that because you're going through growth. Things will become clear in time. For now, however, let the process happen. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Don't try to impose a meaning, take action, or understand all prematurely. Don't think too hard. When it's time for you to act, you'll know it. It's okay to relax and trust that the moment of clarity will come when it's the right time. And then Good Witch, number 13. We got some major transformation going on in this collective, and I am so proud of you guys. You're doing great. Good witch. It's time to use your words. Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you or thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe them and don't sink to that level of lashing out. Instead, speak the goodness of beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intentions to override and replace the meanness, fear, hate, and jealousy of anyone else. The goodness in you is more powerful than the badness, in anyone or anything else. So you're dealing with some pretty rough rednecks that are trying to drag you down to their level. But you have chosen one, and it's time for you to step up and be in your power. Angels, how are you helping in this situation? May I see, please? Spirit's like, I'm getting just the right card. Give me a minute. I got surrender in relationship. Surrender, relationship, and awakening. And I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, who are you talking to, Spirit? Spirit said to heal yourself. How does this person or these people need to heal themselves? This is a Leo reading. But it was only for one Leo, so it could be for collective and Leo. You're at the end of the cycle. It's over. It's time to say what you mean to this person. It's time for you to stand up to this person and tell them that you're done. You're over it and you're leaving. 6 RTVSMCX. I'm sure it's fine. Alright. 9 YKDNANC. VHQALTT1. 7MZACFQC. BZMTNLS9. One more time. NVPUTGH2. Alright, let me get some trinkets. I'm just going to pull a few. Yeah, this is at the end of this relationship. You've learned all you can learn from it. There's a feather. You might be finding them or you might use them. A rubber band. An infinity sign. A heart that says love. A Mickey Mouse key. Key to the kingdom. A ballerina. There's my ballerina. A skeleton. Oh, wow. I got a star that says made with love. But y'all aren't going to believe this. I just pulled HO or OH. I don't know. Alright, Spirit. I'm going to take these big pieces of crystal out so I can get to the trinkets. May I have trinkets, please, from this bowl right here. The bear fell out of my hand. Alright, I have a skeleton hand, a music note with a skull, a skeleton key, a rocking horse for a baby, an infinity sign, a feather, a prick, believe in love, a wish, and a kundalini. That could have also been a cactus, but I was feeling like, what is this? This is a prick. Anyway, it's time for bed. Y'all have a blessed night, and I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.